What's going on? It's your girl Just Naughty, and today I am going to be doing these invisible locks for the first time. I've actually never done this style before, but I think I did a good job. I've attempted to do this style before on my own head, and it's harder to do your own head than it is to do someone else's. As you guys can see, this young lady has two different tones in her hair, and she couldn't find the correct match, but I think this color blended well with this style. Her hair is a little bit past her shoulders, but the good thing about this style is regardless of the length of your hair, you can still tuck everything in to your desired length. For this style, I'll be using Outray's Springy Afro Twist 16 inches, and I'll be using one pack of the 2T99J and the 350 mixed, and one pack of the color 1. This BTL Braider's Gel has been one of my faves, and this is what I'll be using throughout her whole style. When it comes to parting, I find that it's better to part as if you were to do a large box braid, not a jumbo, but a large. This sectioning helps us get to the fullness that she desires. So if I was to be doing some medium knotless braids, these are the sizes that the boxes would look like. And just like box braids, I'm going to try to make sure that these boxes are overlapping each other. So I'm gonna try to do the brick method. I'm also gonna make sure I take her color into consideration when I'm parting, because when I do these twists, it's either gonna be black or it's gonna be that brown color or auburn. With this style, it will help if you have some clips or something to pin the hair that you're not using with, because for this style, I'm using them clips a lot. I'm also gonna be using a lot of edge control. This edge control is going to be key into making sure that everything lays flat. So I will be adding this edge control as if I was going to be adding, doing knotless, but I'm going to make sure I get the insides as well. After, I'm going to work the product in by using the comb to make sure everything is laying in a direction that I'll be twisting. Now, there are multiple methods when installing invisible locks. I've seen probably 3 so far. But the method I'll be using today is where you split the square in half to where you have 2 sections in that square, and then flat twist both sides. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to add edge control in the middle as well, because I want everything laying flat. This edge control is going to help me mold everything in a direction that I would like for it to go. So I'm going to apply it everywhere that I see fit. And then I'm going to start my flat twist. Now, if you guys want a video on how to flat twist, put that in the comment section. I can do that. Flat twist is pretty old. It's been in the game for a long time. Now, I'm going to continue twisting even after I'm done flat twisting, only to help keep that twist in place. And then I'm going to go on to the right side and flat twist that side as well. Now, for every box or square that I work on, I try to work from left to right, because I'm going to be adding the hair on the right side first and then adding it to the left side. So, there's a method to my madness, and that's it. It might not work that way for someone else. When I'm doing my flat twist, I'm going to make sure all of my twists are going in the same direction. So for every flat twist that I do, I'm going to be twisting to the right side. So this is what I'm left with after I'm done flat twisting both sections. The hair that I'm going to use for this section is going to be that reddish color that you guys see over there. I don't know what color that is, the 30 something. But I'm going to start by twisting it onto the right side. This works for me because of the direction that I normally twist when I do my 2-strand twist. So I'm going to pinch the hair at the top with my left hand and start wrapping it around the flat twist, well, the piece that's hanging from the flat twist. And then I'm going to stretch it over to the left side and pinch that side as well and start wrapping it. Now when I'm combining these twists, I cross the right side over the left side, and then I'll continue twisting as if I'm doing a regular 2-strand twist. After twisting about 2 times, I do add some more hair, only because I want it to be a little bit fuller. So only add hair to the fullness of your desire. When adding extra strands, just add it however you feel comfortable adding the hair. I can't really explain to you guys how I added it, only because it wasn't comfortable while I was doing it, but I just did it. I am feeding in the hair rather than adding it all at once because I feel like it'll look better that way. Also, there were times where I did have to ask her to hold the base of her hair because as I'm twisting, you guys see it gets tighter and tighter. It doesn't stay like that, but when I'm done twisting it, it does loosen up. If you don't want your client helping when it comes to doing their hair because they are paying for it, then you could add a clip and it will not twist, but she's not paying for this, so she gonna participate. I did want to show you guys that it's not necessary to twist all the way down to the end because the ends are going to be wrapped anyways. You can to make it look a little bit neater, but I'm not. I'm also going to try my best to line up her hair so you guys see me comparing that twist to the next. When I get to the length that she desires, I'm just going to flip the hair upwards and then start wrapping going up. Because of the texture of this hair, it's very rare that anything will unravel, but I'm still going to go ahead and give it a little palm roll just to make sure everything sits into its final space. Now I'm going to do this one more time, but this time I'm not going to do a voiceover so that you guys can just watch. So this is the ending result, you guys. She loved her hair. And like I said, with it being my first time trying this style, I think I did a pretty good job. It's not too tight, it's not too loose. It is gonna last her a little bit of time. We did decide to try a little style, but we did end up taking it down right after because she said she looked like a little girl. But this is the end of my video. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, leave it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or pointers, leave it in the comment section. And don't forget to show me some love by subscribing.